This story concerns something called felony murder, which I know sounds redundant. After all, aren't all murders technically felonies? But it's a particular type of charge, as this local news segment chose to explain with some odd framing.
Felony murder is not the pre-planned, made-for-TV murder you might be thinking. So, WTF is felony murder? Well, felony murder allows anyone involved in a dangerous crime to be charged with murder if someone is killed during that crime. So even if the person didn't actually kill someone, they can still get charged. So let's say you're the getaway car driver for a bank robbery, and your accomplice panics and kills the bank teller. You can be charged with murder without even stepping into the bank building or having a gun or pulling the trigger.
That is honestly a pretty good explanation, albeit with a very distracting intro. What is that? You're talking about a murder charge here. Why go with wacky graphics and music that sound like a circus clown's alarm clock? Now, if you're talking about something boring like escrow, sure, goof it up to the max, but not if the subject is serious. The last thing any viewer wants to see is that graphic, followed by a reporter saying, so, WTF is the age of consent. But to reiterate, felony murder is basically a felony plus a death equals a murder charge, even if you didn't intend to kill anyone and even if you are not the one who did the killing. And as you'll see, these charges can go way further than just getaway drivers in bank robberies because, crucially, you don't have to be an active participant in a killing to get charged with felony murder. You don't even have to be anywhere near it. Take what happened when these four men broke into a house in Florida to steal a safe. When someone there tried to stop them, one of them beat her to death. But under felony murder, all four were charged with her killing, as well as this guy. And I'll let him explain why.
I'm in prison because I loaned my keys to my roommate.
It was 2003, the morning after a party at his house in Pensacola.
He said, "Can I borrow your keys to your car?" And I said, "Sure."
He went back to sleep. Holly says when he woke up and his car wasn't back, he called his roommate, who said they were about to break in.
If I would have really have taken it serious, I would have called the police.
But under Florida's felony murder rule, Holly was just as responsible as the man who killed Snyder. Holly, like the other four men, was sentenced to life without parole.
Yeah, he was sentenced to life for a murder that took place over a mile away that he didn't know was going to happen and where his involvement was limited to lending his car for the burglary. It's enough to make you ask, what the fuck? Oh, no, sorry, no, I actually don't need those graphics. I'm an adult being upset, not a clown juggling bowling pins.